I've never seen the movie, but I've got these High School Musical dolls that are pretty cool. So let's check them out. Coming up after this. Okay, so I have four of these High School Musical dolls. Never seen the films. I found this at a thrift store. Actually, I found all of these at thrift stores, but this one was loose in a package. The loose joints kind of worry me. This guy, I guess this is Zach, and well, I know it is. And I'm not sure what series it's from because I thought it was 3 when I was looking at pictures online, but I look at this prototype on the back here, and Zach has bangs. I think it is actually from the High School Musical 3 time period, though. Really loose joints. He has clicky knees, so I'm assuming they all do. I noticed that one is broken, so it doesn't click anymore, but one does. A lot of people love the clicky knees. I kinda don't like them. I guess it's people's nostalgia that makes them like them, but really, the rubber deteriorates over time. You can see how it's a different color. So I'm not really a big fan of that. I mean, the sound is awesome and the memories are great and everything, but they do break and they don't age well. And then High School Musical 3, we have this guy. Now when I bought him, I wanted to swap out his head, but I did not pay attention to his neck joint because I really want to, like, it's such a cool head with the big fro. That's something we haven't seen. Maybe that will be Mattel's next rooted Ken. That's the first rooted fashionista that we've had in a very long time. So maybe we'll get a fro next. That would be sweet. Unless I find a vintage dark complected Ken doll, or maybe I have to cut away his head and do kind of a really hack job to him. Okay, then I have Ryan, and he's the only actor that I recognize besides Zach from this whole cast, because I was a big fan of Switched at Birth. It's a really good series, you should watch it. And then we have Sharpay, and I think these are evil. I think I was told that these are the evil characters. I like how there's an extra costume in here, so that way I can put it on my naked Zach. Here is what the package looks like. Here's a little bio for Ryan, and the outfits are supposed to match 2 scenes from the show, movie, whatever it is. This is way after my Disney experiences. You can see the prices that I got for these are quite good. Here's a bio for you. Are these also in French? I guess these were sold in Canadian retail. I wasn't even looking at toys, I guess, around this time period. Let's get them all open. I washed him up and did his hair. He was kind of a disaster, by the way. Okay, so here we go. There's some really great pieces in here. The quality is really good. I think it's funny that they don't use these accessories for Barbie, at least as far as I know they don't. This is such a nice purse. I'm not so sure about the color, but that would have been awesome. That's an extra that came with Sharpay. And then she came with this hat, and it's got an elastic to hold into place, but it's like a little pink straw hat kind of thing. And she has this costume change, very sparkly, ruched up dress, Velcro. But there are some good details, like this graduation cape, which I covered up Zach with, has buttons in the front. I'll show you that in a second. Ryan came with these very swimmy polyester shorts. A little tie there. Those are nice. And a simple red t-shirt. Some blue flip-flops. And Sharpay has these extra pair of shoes too in silver. And you can see everything extra that he came with on Zach. He came with this ring that you can wear for yourself, but it doesn't even fit on my pinky. But I guess that's your graduation ring. I never went to my graduation. I was just so happy to be finished. Okay, so let's take a look at Chad. outfit that he has on. He's got this wire that's in his clothing. Oh, that's not cool. So I just found out that this shirt and t-shirt combo is one piece. I don't know why I didn't realize that. Oh, he's wearing a pair of like nylon, very much like the shorts. The swim trunks that Ryan came with, they're super polyester nylon. Velcro in the back. And I'm just making sure it is exactly the same body sculpt. This is funny because you definitely would not wear this underneath your graduation smock, cloak, gown. I think it's a gown. Feet are kind of small, like that. But yeah, it is exactly the same body mold. And I'll compare that to Ken right now. This is the latest water play Ken. That is the size difference. So they are very, very children sized. They should be much taller in high school. They should be grown men, especially if they're graduating. Now, I really do hope that I figure out a way to put this head on a larger body. And then, since we know what the bodies look like, let me put Ryan's outfit on. I don't even know what his name is in High School Musical, so I'm gonna call him Zach. Maybe his name was Zach. And I wonder if this could fit on a Ken doll. I'm gonna try to put these clothes on a Ken doll at the end of this video, so stick around for that. We'll see if I can actually squeeze Ken into these pieces of clothing. Man, why didn't I put the shorts on first? Pants on, no shirt is a look. Shirt on, no pants, that's not a look. But everything's made really, really nicely. Well, some of the fabric choices are not so hot. You can see it's a finished sleeve there, and he's got a really finished collar, and the hem is done at the bottom. And yeah, it's a pretty smart outfit. Funny little crop sleeves though. The hat, you just have to balance. And it's funny that he came with that because you just have to stick it in his fro. I guess it's going to stay on him better than anybody because it's just balancing on the head and there's really no way to attach it. They came with a lot of threads holding this stuff on in the package. So Ryan, his hat is still threaded onto his head. I'm gonna bust that out. Something that I noticed about these, like at certain angles, I'll hold it and then I'll see that it actually does look like the characters. But for the most part, when I just look at them, I don't see the resemblance at all. But every once in a while, I'll tilt the doll and I'll say, oh, that really does look like the character. I mean, it must be really hard to capture the likeness on a tiny little doll. Here's an example of a good detail because we've got this belt, but here's an example of bad detail because then it is sewn into the back. The shoes are very 90s colors. Tiny little feet. Kind of surprises me. These pants are Velcro, but made out of very nice cottony material. It's just a regular shirt, and it Velcros up the front, like so. It's very short though, shirt. Shirt should be longer, but I guess for a doll, it's not going to come untucked as easily as in real life. Oh yeah, and he's got the bendy knees. That's very satisfying. Oh yeah, these ones that haven't been played with are awesome. Ryan came with these sandals that we're going to model on Zach, and they fit so nicely. Oh, and I didn't really show you his hat. Very, very deep hat. And I do like his hair. His hair is actually really nice, and it might be because he had hat head that it did turn out so well. I'm going to turn the hat around backwards. And I like, I just got a glimpse. It looked like the character there for a second. Now let's take a look at what Sharpay has to offer. So she's got the long hair, and then she's got this halter top on that has got so much bling on it. Man, there's jewels and shiny threads and very Indian, I would say. And then she's got these gold hoop earrings. And then she's got this plastic bow in her hair, which is just a bandana. I'm not going to remove that. It's just elastic banded it on, though. You can barely see that it's there. Her eyes are a bit wonky. It looks cartoony, but I do like how it turned out. I don't know if that's intentional or not. And her bracelets look cheap, I have to say, because they're just really, really thin. and there's one on each wrist, and I think they're the same mold, just in different colors. And the fastener from the package has made her top cinch in, which is a good thing. Like, I like the cut of this, but that's actually not the natural cut of this shirt. It's probably more straight. A belt would look nice with that. And then she's got these pants on, and these pants worry me. It's that kind of material that they had in the 80s, like Barbie and the Rockers, and it used to stick to the package over time. But this might be a different consistency, even though it feels... We have to take a look at what her tiny body looks like. And let me show you these gold shoes that she has on. Are they the same as her silver ones? No. We have to switch her outfit up anyway. Do you know if they'd ever used this body for any other line besides these? I think the inside might have actually stuck to her legs. There's kind of a little brown area there on her leg. She also has the bendable knees. They're not discolored yet because I guess they haven't seen the light of day. And this halter top's got a little piece of Velcro at the top of the neck, and it goes all the way down the back. So that's really easy to take off. Here is the smaller, tinier, thinner Barbie. Do I have a Barbie here? No, I don't have a regular Barbie. I can hold her up to Ken, and you can see how tiny she is. She looks like a child. However, I did notice that these are bigger than Skipper is, but much, much thinner frames. Let's put on this pink dress, which reminds me so much of 90s Barbie. And I know that a huge part of the internet loves 90s Barbie because that is the era that, I don't know, for some reason, the collectors on, I would say on YouTube, majority of them are ones that remember the 90s and love those Barbies the best. This has a pair of built-in underwear, which is crazy, and it looks really nice. It's like really nicely made, but I do find that the fashion is a bit dated. And because her legs are so rubbery, it's really hard to get the clothes on. That's something else that I don't like about the rubbery legs. I don't know where she wore this dress, but it is super, super short. It's a good thing it does have built-in crotch area, and there's little 2 ribbon straps. It's very pretty, and it's really well made, and it does look like it could be worn on a red carpet, so it's cute. It looks so good, sparkling, and it looks nicer on than it did off, I have to say. And we've got some silver shoes to go with it. And again, because the thing, it's so rubbery, it's hard to get the stuff on. Super duper rubbery, rubber. And the hat can, I guess, go on her head. It's funny that they put an elastic on it. Maybe she wears it on the back of her neck or something, because you don't really need the elastic, especially when you put an elastic on the graduation cap. Sometimes people wear hats like this, or do they? I don't know if people wear hats like that. They did. Cowboys used to wear hats like that. But yeah, the hat's funny. I'm not sure she should wear it. And then we've got this very 90s purse in green. And they're kind of complementary colors because red and green are complementary colors. So pink and gross green would be very complementary too. And there she is. So yeah. Let me know what you think of these. Did you watch the movies? Do you recommend that I watch the movies? Again, stay tuned at the end. I'm going to see if I can squeeze Ken into those things. I'm not going to really try too hard, but maybe they'll fit. We'll see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. These are what his shoes look like. Kind of nerdy. And no, the arms aren't as loose on the new ones, opposed to the used one that I got. Did I show you that this fastens with 2 snaps? That's cool. Let's see if somebody else can wear these clothes. He has quite a different body type now, doesn't he, than he did back then. Ken dolls have very small waists, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to fit. The shorts can fit on. That's cool. They're a bit longer than the shorts we see today. And this is a standard. I really should have brought over a slim Ken. Little tiny Ken. Slim petite Ken is still bigger than these kids. But I bet you they could swap clothes very, very well. Yeah, the shirt, I'm not gonna stretch it out, but it's stretchy. I probably could squeeze it on, but I don't want to wreck it. So yeah, the shirt's not gonna fit. I guess I should try it on him though. Let me try this shirt on this guy. Yeah, he actually just squeezes into that shirt. Looks better on him though.